Welcome in, everybody. We are fresh off Illinois clinching a share of the Big Ten in that thriller of a game with Iowa. I had to wait for that to get these out, so here we go. What makes a good team this week? I've watched enough basketball now to, I think, justifiably differentiate some of these conferences. I think if you are a 12 loss better team from the Big 10, Big 12, or SEC, you're a good team. If you're 10 loss or better from ACC, A10, American Conference, the Big East, the Mountain West, or the Pac-12, you're a good team. And 7 loss or better from everywhere else. And I believe all these add up to 69 good teams this week. Might be 68 right on the button. But here we go. I value your good wins versus all these teams over the amount of losses you have. I don't care how many losses you have. Tell me how many good teams you beat. And here we go. Auburn is number 1 this week, 27-4. They beat Loyola Chicago, Murray State, Louisiana State, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Kentucky, Alabama again, Texas A&M, and South Carolina. Wisconsin is 24-6. They beat Texas A&M, Houston, St. Mary's, Indiana, Purdue, Iowa, Ohio State, Michigan State, Indiana, Rutgers, and Purdue. Now, Wisconsin's Johnny Davis got hurt, and I don't know his status, but this is just resume ranking. No eye test, no prediction whatsoever out of these rankings. It's just who you beat, who you lost. That may hurt them, though. Baylor is number 3 this week, 26-5, wins over VCU, Michigan State, Villanova, Iowa State, TCU, Texas, TCU again, Kansas, Texas again, and Iowa State again. Tennessee is 23-7, and they beat North Carolina, Arizona, Colorado, South Carolina, LSU, Florida, Texas A&M, South Carolina, Kentucky, Auburn, and Arkansas. A lot of wins up here at the top. Kentucky, 25-6. Wins over North Carolina, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Kansas, Alabama, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, LSU, and Florida. And here's Kansas, 25-6. They beat Michigan State, North Texas, Iona, Iowa State, Texas Tech, Iowa State again, Baylor, TCU, and Texas. And Purdue checks in at 25-6. North Carolina, Villanova, Iowa, Illinois, Iowa again, Ohio State, Illinois again, Rutgers, and Indiana. Arizona is number 8, 28-3. Wins over Wyoming, Illinois, Colorado, UCLA, and USC twice. Providence is number 9. They are 24-4. They beat Wisconsin, Texas Tech, Vermont, Connecticut, Seton Hall, and Creighton. Number 10 is Colorado State, 24-4, with wins over Creighton, St. Mary's, San Diego State, Boise State, Wyoming, and Boise State again. And we'll move up here. Number 11 is Murray State. They are in the tournament. They won their conference championship tournament. 30-2. Memphis, Chattanooga, and Belmont twice. That's who they beat. Arkansas is number 12, 24-7, with wins over Louisiana State, South Carolina, Texas A&M, Auburn, Tennessee, Florida, Kentucky, and Louisiana State again. Duke comes in at number 13, 26-5, with wins over Kentucky, Gonzaga, Wake Forest, Notre Dame, North Carolina, and Wake Forest. That game versus North Carolina, ouch, that kind of hurts. But I still think they are fully capable of making a run in the tournament. Number 14 is Gonzaga, 24-3, wins over Texas, UCLA, Texas Tech, and St. Mary's. Texas Tech comes in at number 15, 23-8, wins over Tennessee, Kansas, Baylor, Iowa State, Texas, TCU, Baylor again, and Texas again. And Illinois, who just scraped by Iowa, 22-8, with wins over Notre Dame, Rutgers, Iowa, Michigan State, Wisconsin, Indiana, Michigan State again, and Iowa again. Villanova is 23-7, with wins over Tennessee, Seton Hall, Creighton, Connecticut, Seton Hall again, and Providence twice. 18 is LSU, 21-10, wins over Texas State, Wake Forest, Belmont, Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida, Texas A&M twice, and Alabama. UCLA, 23-6, wins over Villanova, Colorado twice, Arizona, and USC. Alabama, so we'll move up here again. Alabama is number 20, 19-12, but 10 really good wins. South Dakota State, Miami, Gonzaga, Houston, Tennessee, Florida, LSU, Baylor, Arkansas, and South Carolina are their good wins. Houston is number 21. They are 26-5. Texas State, SMU, and Memphis are their good wins. Davidson, now we're starting to see some mid-majors here. 25-5. Alabama, VCU, St. Bonaventure. Ohio State hangs on. They got good wins. 19-10. Seton Hall, Duke, Towson, Wisconsin, Indiana, Illinois, and Michigan State. 24 is Dayton, 22-9, with wins over Miami, Kansas, Belmont, St. Bonaventure, VCU, and Davidson. Seton Hall is 20-9, wins over Wagner, Texas, Rutgers, Connecticut, and Creighton twice. And SMU is 22-7. They beat Dayton, Memphis, Houston, and Memphis again. USC is number 27. They're 25-6. They beat San Diego State, Colorado, and UCLA. And your last team here on the resume ranking this week, New Mexico State, 24-6, with wins over Davidson, Grand Canyon twice. So there you have it. We'll have one more week of this. It'll probably come out after the bracket is out, and then I'll fill out a bracket. So stay tuned for that. And remember to like, share, subscribe. Thank you, as always, and have a good night.